let's flip a coin. Head Carolina, tails California, somewhere greener, somewhere warmer.
Hello, it's Andy Graham with hoboontheroad.com. I'm in Sarajevo, Bosnia and Herzegovina, and yesterday I made a video on the first day of me eating food, and what was interesting is a person from I don't know which city he's in, maybe Herzegovina, wrote me. He said, "Hi Andy, I just watched your video on from Mostar. I'm going to show you how to eat on $5 a day. I respect your work and way of living, but I want to inform you about the living in my country." If we use some math here, looks like $5 and $10 a day is $152.45, two-person average. He's saying if he takes my $5.08 a day and multiplies it times 30 days, he's got $152. 304. Okay, that's for one person, and two people is 308. This is a number if you have only $5 per day. In my country, Bosnia and Herzegovina, there are many people, mostly pensioners, and monthly earnings of 201 marka, okay, or for two people would be 305, and that is all the money for everything: food, medicine, water, electricity. Imagine that. And so for those people, $5 per day is, wow, that's a lot of money. Okay, so believe me, it is not an art. It is not an art or some special technique to survive on $5 a day. I 100% agree with this guy. It is an art truly to survive a whole month with $200. Try it. I have actually lived on $200 a month, and one of the reasons why I'm doing this is that, and if you go to my budget section on hobotraveler.com, what you'll see is I list out what I would consider the budget that a person should be able to live on in any of these countries that I travel in the world, and it's factoring into all these things. But what I did really was I took the average salary of a country, and this one's got, like, I don't know, $567 a month is the average salary, while Croatia was like 900 and something. And if you're figuring 1/4 of your income at 560 to pay for rent and stuff, that's what your rent should be, and then maybe 1/4 of your rent money should be food. So I don't know what I actually put on that, but I'll go look at it later and see what it is. But generally, I have already taken all these countries I'm going to visit here in Bosnia and Herzegovina and southeastern Europe, and I figured out the monthly wages, because I refuse to pay more than I don't want to be just a guy that's inflating the local costs I want to be a responsible traveler. And I believe that you should try to live at the same wage scale as everybody else in the country. I'll give an example. In southern Thailand, in Krabi, there's actually Thai people can't often afford the tuk-tuks because the foreigners have increased the cost so much that nobody can afford them. Oh yeah, this is Enis, N-S-K, E-N-I-S-K, from, does he say Bosnia and Herzegovina? Maybe he says the city. Gave me his email and things. I really appreciate this because it really exemplifies what I've been trying to tell people. One time I had a friend of mine say you can't live in Colombia for less than $2,000 a month, and I sit there and I go, oh, and the other 99% of the population is living in Colombia on $1,000 a month is stupid, right? Because the normal population is always living on what I would say like $597 average a month for this country. I'm in Bosnia, but you got to figure out the salary, the monthly salary, and then you should always be able to live in there. That's one reason why I always say I can live on $500 a month, because obviously 200 countries on the planet are earning like $10 a day, $300 a month, or somewhere around that, and they're surviving quite well. Okay, it's just this spoiled people in the overdeveloped countries. I call them overdeveloped countries because there's 200 what they call developing nations, and I guess they all want to be overdeveloped where they are very expensive. But sometimes I think they ought to just figure out, we should just weigh which country smiles quick. But Enis, I'm going to do this for, I think I'm going to do it for most of Southeastern Europe, just to prove to people that I can do it. I also get to show off all the food and thing in each of these countries and try to test it. Now, the bad part here is I sometimes consider eating some of the food entertainment cost, and it's not really part of my food budget. But thank you very much, Enis, for exemplifying this. I will paste this whole email into the bottom of the YouTube thing, or I'll be pasting it in the comments area on Hobo Traveler. But if you're wanting to follow me on this trip for the next 3 or 4 months in Southeastern Europe, I got all these wild countries, Montenegro. Go to hobotraveler.com, put your email in the subscribe thing, and you can get it in your email box every day. Or you can subscribe on youtube.com. Thank you, Enis. It's really, I really appreciate your comment, because it's sometimes Americans and Europeans just have their head up their ass. Oh, I didn't say that, did I, Mom?